The term whistleblowing makes many people feel uncomfortable. There are a number of reasons why. Firstly, above all else, it can be a big thing to blow the whistle on an employer. And even though there are legal protections in place for people if they do, they often still don't want to out of a lack of trust. In this video, I'll discuss the changes that are being proposed and ways that you can support employees. So let's dive in. There is a protection for whistleblowing bill going through Parliament right now that could give even greater protection for whistleblowers, including the establishment of an independent office of the whistleblower. It also creates offences relating to the treatment of whistleblowers and the handling of whistleblowing cases. And of course, the EU Whistleblowing Directive is currently in effect across many countries within the EU. In short, this means both public and private businesses and organisations with more than 50 employees are required to implement effective whistleblowing reporting channels. In Ireland, there is the Protected Disclosures Amendment Act 2022, which came into effect on the 1st of January 2023. Employers with 250 or more employees must have a reporting channel in place for receiving disclosures and establish a procedure for processing them. If the new bill in the UK goes through, effectively redoing the current PDIA legislation, this could have more organisations here also scrambling to be in line with the new legislation. But I think it's important to remember that having a whistleblowing policy or an anonymous reporting route are ultimately there to protect and support your employees, and they shouldn't just be rush implemented and updated just because the law says so, which by doing it that way means that you want to protect your business rather than your people. Whistleblowing should be a last resort for employees. So, what can organisations do to avoid those major misconduct cases? Here are my 5 quick tips. Investigate the allegation thoroughly and properly, using external, non-partisan help if needed to be fair. Ensure your policy and procedure does indeed truly support the whistleblower and allows them to remain anonymous or for their identity to remain confidential, with only those dealing with the report knowing who they are. Fear of retaliation is one of the most important reasons why some whistleblowers do not come forward to make reports. Having an anti-retaliation policy in place could help prevent that. This should be in line with your anti-bullying and discrimination and harassment policies. Publicise your commitment to reporting, which makes employees feel more secure and at ease when doing so, gaining their trust as well as customers and investors' trust. Encourage a speak-up culture, which I have talked about before. You can watch this video here if you want to check back on it. If you're not doing that, how can you expect employees to feel comfortable enough to speak up, even if it is anonymously? So that's it for another video. What are your thoughts? Do you have any that you'd add? Drop your ideas and tips into the comments box below. If you want to know more about whistleblowing, from the UK Whistleblowing Act to knowing how to destigmatise whistleblowing at your organisation, check out our upcoming webinar series on exactly this subject. It's happening this June. It's free to sign up, and the Eventbrite link will be in the description below. And for more advice on improving your workplace culture and more, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and check out our other videos, which give you advice on doing just that. See you next week.